So I tell the lady to put a shot of espresso on the top of my vanilla creme frappuccino, and I watch her put 2 shots on top of it, and instead of saying no, I ask for 1, I just start drinking the sumbitch anyway. 2 extra shots of espresso. She didn't know that I already had 4 coffees today. No! To her, it's my first one. Maybe I just fucking woke up. I need the extra shot. Of course, I'm not gonna correct her. It's an extra shot of espresso, and you ain't even gotta pay an extra dime. Now, a normal human being would say that's too much espresso. That's why I didn't get 2 shots. I'm getting the extra espresso. And because of that extra shot of espresso, right, BC, what does that have to do with this video? Because of that extra shot of espresso, you guys are getting 15 minutes of content. See that? That's what coffee does to the Amplified Man. Literally, I got about 15 minutes, 20 tops. Hopefully this vid doesn't go that long. I'm sure you guys would enjoy that, but I have a lot to do still today before Monday Night Raw hits the airwaves tonight. And when I get done with this article, I want to kind of run down the preview for Monday Night Raw tonight, guys. So that's what I mean. I have a lot to get to within about 15, 20 minutes. So I want to jump right into it. And that, of course, is WWE ThunderDome. A lot of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know too much specifics. I've been out all morning long. When I got to stop at the crib for a minute, I heard what was going on with ThunderDome. So I printed out a Sports Illustrated article that Kevin Dunn, WWE Vince McMahon's right-hand man, Kevin Dunn, obviously the head of production, he doesn't speak too much for interviews, but he conducted an interview for Sports Illustrated, and I ran through some of the key points. I didn't read the full article, but every time Kevin Dunn spoke, I gave it a little bit of a highlighter sitch. And as I'm highlighting, I'm looking at what Dunn is saying, and this is some crazy shit. I want to go through the whole article if you guys don't mind, because, again, I haven't read it yet. Not in its entirety. And for those of you that don't even know what I'm talking about, then you're in the right place, because we're all going to learn together. So this is WWE ThunderDome, alright? Let's go over this together, and let's try to fucking fathom what the fuck is about to hit our TV screens starting this Friday night for SmackDown. So even before SummerSlam, this is what I'm hearing. Let's see if this article corrects me. But this is from Sports Illustrated, guys. This was posted just a few hours ago. WWE has made it official. This Sunday's SummerSlam is taking place at the Amway Center in Orlando. Now, WWE will also take residency in the Amway Center for the foreseeable future, holding Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views in that building, which will be rechristened the WWE ThunderDome. So the Amway Center in Orlando is now WWE's personal playhouse, basically. Literally, a residency means nobody else will be tearing that set down. WWE does not have to tear their set down for nobody. It's basically what the Performance Center was to them. Anytime they want to film anything, they have the Amway Center. They already paid for the lease straight into 2021. How crazy is that? Kevin Dunn, WWE's Executive Vice President of Television Production, confirmed the news to Sports Illustrated. Kevin Dunn said, and I quote, "When people think of WWE, most think of the spectacle that we are. But it was just impossible to put on a spectacle in the Performance Center," said Kevin Dunn. "Moving to Amway and unveiling the ThunderDome, the opportunities are limitless. The new setting will be unveiled this Friday on SmackDown." Okay, so that is confirmed. "Complete with pyrotechnics." So Pyro is back, baby. There's a fucking plus. Boy, do I miss Pyro. "Drone cameras." So they're going to have drones going around the arena, picking up, who knows, maybe Vanguard 1 is going to be one of them. Who the fuck knows, man? Chris Jericho beat the shit out of Vanguard, but did Vanguard come back? I think Matt Hardy did have Vanguard come back. Maybe Vanguard 2.0, whatever the fuck it was called. But anyway, you're going to have drones now flying around the Amway Center, or the ThunderDome. You're also going to have video boards. Kevin Dunn has stated, "We can now do things production-wise that we could never do otherwise. We're flying drones in the arena. We are putting a roof inside the Amway Center, and we'll be able to project content onto the roof. So when a big star like Drew McIntyre comes down to the ring, the whole arena will turn into his content with lasers, pyro, smoke, projections on the top of the building and onto the floor. It will be a big, beautiful entrance, better than WrestleMania, says Kevin Dunn. WWE programming has missed the energy provided by the live crowds, and the shows at the Amway Center will feature virtual fans via live video on LED boards. WWE has partnered with the famous group to enhance its in-arena atmosphere, an element that has struggled amidst empty arena shows during the pandemic. Beginning during Raw, people may register for their virtual seat at www.www.thunderdome.com. So if you want to be one of those virtual fans, you got to register tonight during Monday Night Raw. Kevin Dunn says, like the NBA, we're doing virtual fans, but we're also creating an arena-type atmosphere. We won't have a flat board. We'll have rows and rows and rows of fans. We'll have almost 1,000 LED boards, and it will recreate the arena experience you're used to seeing with WWE. The atmosphere will be night and day from the Performance Center. This is going to let us have a WrestleMania-level production value, and that's what our audience expects from us. We are also going to put arena audio into the broadcast, similar to baseball, but our audio will be mixed with the virtual fans. So when fans start chants, we'll hear them. We start this Friday night on SmackDown, and it'll be a learning experience. We have 2 days of testing, and we're going to practice like hell, and then we're off to the races. We may have fans for certain entrances standing up and cheering for the typical baby faces. But someone like Bray Wyatt, who is so character-driven, the entire Amway Arena will be one big Fiend dome. That's our opportunity to be different from sports, where we can present these larger-than-life characters uniquely. This will be great for people watching at home across the globe, as well as the ones participating via the stream. The venue will be a closed set, said Dunn, confirming that WWE will continue to mandate COVID-19 testing, social distancing, and wearing a mask when off camera. We're going to have a very tight set that is focused on safety for our performers. Everyone is going to be tested at all time. It's really important that our performers feel safe. There is no plan in place to bring fans into the venue, unfortunately, which is why Dunn stated there is the potential to remain at the Amway through the end of the year at least. It's open-ended, said Dunn. Obviously, we want to get back in the live event business. We rely so much on our fans. The Amway people have been fantastic to work with, and we look forward to staying as long as it takes. After 38 years of television work in WWE, this is an entirely new experience for Kevin Dunn. Sorry, Kevin. Kevin Dunn. Many people do call him Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn and his production team. If you asked me a year ago, said Dunn, I've had said we've done everything. But this is going to be an interactive experience, and it's something like I've never produced before. Producing the show is the best part of my job, and this is going to be a historic challenge for our team to pull it off. We're excited, though, to pull it off. We're grateful and so appreciative the fans are hanging with us. It's been tough. The shows haven't been what we'd like them to be, and we'd be dishonest saying anything else. We miss our fans. Our fans make our shows. Without them, it's been really challenging. I can't wait to see the ThunderDome full of 1,000 people giving us the energy we need to make this as entertaining as possible. I think people watching and participating are really going to enjoy this, and it's going to make people say, wow, WWE is back. End quote. Long quote. Long interview by Kevin Dunn in Sports Illustrated. Now, for Kevin Dunn, I do want to start off by saying, as far as people going, wow, WWE is back, the production side of things is important, no doubt. And I look forward to seeing what they're going to do here. Some of it sounds cheesy as fuck. Some of it sounds like it's not going to make a difference or it's just going to be really cringe. Some of it sounds like, hey, anything is an upgrade from the damn Performance Center that we've seen for the past 4 to 5 months. Plus. But to say, wow, WWE is back, for us to say that, you have to fix your writing. You have to fix storylines. You have to actually create characters that are larger than life, not just even one or two. A plethora. You need to captivate us with your storytelling. Matches we give a shit about. Things that make sense. Logic and common sense. All the little things need to be done before we can even talk about production. Kevin Dunn is saying, oh, this production is going to make people flock back, hopefully. But what Kevin Dunn isn't realizing is it's the writing, the stories that are told. The things that are making sense or making us befuddled and just boggling our dome pieces. That's the shit that irritates us the most. We would have been okay with the Performance Center if you just give us shit that we're intrigued with, excited about, and that captivates us. That starts with writing, with storytelling, with characters that are larger than life, characters that we give a shit about. That's the start, man. That's the start. I'm sweating my fucking ass off here again, guys. This is a 15, 20-minute video. I'm fucking sweating in 2 minutes. That's where the extra shot of espresso comes in, see? But that's where it starts. The production means shit if the rest of WWE is not on par. And it hasn't been on par for years. Now, I know people are going to shit on this immediately. And again, for good reason. Some of this does sound hokey. Some of it sounds damn right, downright cringeworthy. But I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm not going to fuck with this. I'm not going to trash it until we actually see it a few shows, right? Let them get their ball bearings in order. Let them fuck up a few times. Let them see what works and what doesn't. And then I'm going to fucking ruin them. If need be. Hopefully I don't have to, right? Hopefully this is fucking awesome. And we can talk about how fucking awesome it is. But I know some people are going to trash it before even giving it a chance. That's fine. That's what they want to do. That's what they're going to do. I'm not going to do that. They're really trying here. It looks like they're finally putting in the money that they reaped from so many other areas. Every penny that they've sucked out of everybody. And Vince McMahon just made himself richer and richer off of other people's backs. It looks like he's finally investing back into it. This is costing a lot of money, guys. A lot. But they're doing it. That's good to see. So I'm willing to give it a fucking chance, this WWE ThunderDome. How do you guys feel about it, man? Put it down below if you haven't already, if you don't mind. And that's my feelings on it. That's what Kevin Dunn is saying we're going to start getting this very Friday. Drones, Pyro is going to be back, LED boards, virtual fans, a new structure inside the Amway Center, complete with a roof. They're going to create their own fucking virtual experience. How out of the realm, how out of reality are we gonna go? Because I don't want to go that far out. I don't want to make it like, I don't want it to seem like I'm in a video game. Does that make sense? If I want to be in a video game, I'll play a video game. I want to watch my professional wrestling. I want it to be a pro wrestling show. If this is going to enhance the not just atmosphere, if this is going to enhance the actual product as a whole, I should say. Atmosphere is definitely going to be enhanced. But if this is going to enhance the actual product, the actual show as a whole, then I'm down. So it remains to be seen. But this is huge, guys. This is fucking massive. Now again, it will not start tonight. Tonight you can try to get your virtual seat if you want to be in the crowd and be seen by all your loved ones and your friends and all the people that maybe can't stand you. And they're like, what the hell? There's dumb fuck Dustin. Dipshit Dugenheimer, is that you? Billy Buttfuck McGee's got his sign. PC, I'm on TV. So that starts tonight, but then Friday, which is the go-home show for SmackDown 2 SummerSlam, that's where we are going to start the fucking actual ThunderDome, man. We're gonna see what this has. Real quick, guys, before I end this, too, we're right around the 15-minute mark. Raw, this is the go-home show for SummerSlam. I know it doesn't seem it because SummerSlam kind of came up quick on us, but this is the go-home show. And they got a lot of returns and, like, they're doing a lot of moving parts tonight. These are the 5 bullet points that WWE is sending out there. Mickie James returns to action tonight. First time in over a year and a half that Mickie James is about to have a match. She's going to be in competition with Natalya. And then Shawn Michaels returns to Raw to confront Randy Orton after what he did to good friend Ric Flair. I'm pretty sure Shawn Michaels is the next legend that's going to be punt kicked as well. And Drew McIntyre can lead into something more with Randy. So I'm on board with that. Rey Mysterio returns to Raw after watching his son get beaten like he did by Seth Rollins last week. Rey Mysterio has something to say about it. Asuka confronts Sasha Banks and Bayley. And what is Retribution's next move? What's Retribution's next move? Clearly, it depends on when the high school house party gets out, because clearly they're nothing more than a bunch of rowdy teenagers out on the prowl throwing temper tantrums after a night of beer drinking. Cinder blocks through windows, vandalizing cars, running around with baseball bats masked, until Vince McMahon actually has a plan with them, actually knows who they even are. This is just going to be redundancy at its worst. You know, are they really going to be identified? Do you know who they are? Is it going to lead to something huge? Is the unveiling going to captivate us? Those are the questions we want answered, not what they're going to do next. Who the fuck are they? BC, it's a slow building burn, man. Don't you like that? Yes, if I knew that the company knew who they were. It is clear they don't. They don't even know who the members are supposed to be. 1 week they're short as fuck. The next week they grew fucking 2 feet, all of them. 1 week there's 2 females. The next week there's fucking 4. Next week there'll be 12. I don't know who the fuck they are. They're just like, hey, we're just gonna have a renegade group and hopefully everyone's down with it. The fuck is it leading to? You can't just have something like this and it ends up being Cameron Grimes. And hey, man. Some fucking members of, Imperium. As much as some of them are good wrestlers, that can't be it. You know, you can't have fucking Heath Slater. Actually, that would be pretty cool if they were all the people that WWE got rid of, if they didn't sign contracts elsewhere. You know, if Gallows and Anderson and Heath Slater, you know, everybody that got released a few months ago, if all of them came together, right? Vince hired them all back and they were like that renegade group. That makes sense, right? It's called Retribution. You fired us at our time of need? At the worst time possible in the world, you fired us? Retribution, right? And it's Heath Slater and all this. So maybe that would work. But it can't be no fucking Cameron Grimes and shit, you know? It can't be dipshit Dugenheimer and Billy Buttfuck McGee. Not even my local pizza delivery guy, Luigi Lugnuts. It cannot be. And it better not be Dumbfuck Dustin or Ballistic Becky. Or Crazed Out Karen, all of them, man. I don't want to see any Tom, Dick, and Harry. I want to see some legit people who were like, oh, fuck, this just got good. So anyway, that's the 5 bullet points for tonight. I'm sweating my fucking ass off, guys. I need another fucking coffee just to cool down so we can get revved up again, because I got a few hours of some shit I got to do before I even get to Monday Night Raw. Hopefully this gets out to you guys maybe around 5, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. That'll give you a few hours before Raw to enjoy this. Or at least most of you. At least 1,000, 2,000 of you guys to really enjoy this. Tomorrow, guys, I will catch you for the Raw review and reaction. And we'll talk all about this go-home show to SummerSlam. So much love. Hopefully I kept this around 15 to 20 minutes so you guys, you know, you guys ain't taking too much time out of your evening before Raw. I believe I kept this 15 to 20 minutes. I don't know. If I fucking shut up now, then it will be. That extra shot has me keep rambling. Much love, guys. I'll see you in the morning for the review and the reaction of Raw. Until then, coffees and ass whoopings. Enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight. Hopefully. Much love. Check you.